guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Victoria and this is Pembroke Beauty. So welcome to my channel. Hey. Today I did this makeup look and it's obviously very blue, very like mermaidy, sea-ish, sort of glowy, summer, pretty. I don't know. It's just a random Saturday and I felt like doing this and I wanted to reuse the Tarte Mermaid palette. So I did that and it ended up here. And I really like how it turned out. So if you want to see how I got this makeup, then just keep watching. So I'm going to prime my face as usual with the Body Shop Drops of Youth, and I'm just going to rub that all over my face. And then I'm going to conceal all my redness and dark spots with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer in light ivory, I believe. Yeah. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my finger. If you guys want to wear foundation, obviously, like I told you a million times, this would be the time to do it. I just don't because I don't like to. I don't know why. I just don't like to. So I didn't. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. And then I'm going to set all that down and powder my entire face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder in warm light using a Morphe Beautiful in Bronze brush as per usual. Then I'm going to contour my face with the e.l.f. Ultimate Face Brush and the Pure Cosmetics Sculptor Palette with the lightest shade of the contour. And I'm just going to put that on the hollows of my cheeks to give myself some dimension. And then I'm going to take the same brush with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and bronze up my face, including my temples, my nose, under my lip, and under my chin, to give myself some warmth so that it's not too cool toned or anything like that. And I look a little bit bronzy and summery. Then I'm going to blush up my face with the Tarte Mermaid brush and the, what's it called? Pretty Vulgar Hush Blush. And I'm going to put that on my cheeks. And I'm just going to brush out my brows with a clean brush, and then I'm going to go with, obviously, the NYX Brow Mascara in Chocolate. Who would have guessed it? Everyone. Fix my little ears, because I had some struggle. Then I'm going in with the Tarte Be a Mermaid and Make Waves palette, again, like you heard in my opening. And I'm going to go in with the shade called Sure Thing with this big, fluffy, beautiful in bronze brush. And I'm just going to place that into my crease. It's kind of like a warmer, reddy, orange toned brown. I know that's a lot of descriptive words, but yeah, that's basically what it is. Then I went in with the Lottie London brush with the shade Splash, and this is like a shimmery turquoisey teal with kind of a golden shift. It's really, really pretty, and this is a shimmer shade, and I just placed this all over my lid, and I wanted to kind of bring it all the way up to my crease. So I didn't try to go too high, but I did bring it up into the crease. And this is all using the brush dry. Then I went in with the same brush into the shade Lagoon, which is the deepest blue of the palette. And I placed this on our outer third of our eyelid because I wanted to add a little bit of dimension, but I did want to keep it all blue because I really was just feeling the blue vibes that day. So I placed this out on our outer corner, and I will place it on my lower lash line in a little bit. Then I went in with the Tarte pencil brush with nothing on it. I just wanted to blend all of those blues into the warm crease color that we had down. And I used this brush to do it. It actually fit really nicely into my crease, so it worked out very well. Then I went in with the other brush from that brush set, and I went into the shade Shipwreck, I believe, which is like a warmer matte pinky shade. And I pulled this through the crease as well. Looking back on it now, I don't know if I would have done this the same, but I did like the end result. So maybe if I were to redo it and suggest it to you guys, I would say skip this step and just do my next step. which is taking the Elizabeth Mott blending brush into the shade Lagoon. And I know there's a lot of people who are really against putting shimmers into your crease, and typically I am one of them, but not all the time, and there is definitely a time and place, and this was one of them. So I pulled this all the way through our crease and blended it up into the original shade that we had down, Sure Thing, and made our crease a little bit deeper than our lid to give ourselves some dimension. And I really liked how it turned out, which is why I'm suggesting to you that if you do recreate this, don't use Shipwreck in your crease, because there's really no point. Then I went back in with the shade Splash, on the Lottie London brush, and I placed that back into our lid because I had blended a lot of it away. Then I went back to the original blending brush that we had with no additional product, and I just blended out the edges of this look because I did want it to be nice and blended and have no harsh lines. Then I went back into the shade Splash again on the Lottie London brush and reapplied that one more time, and then applied Lagoon again on the Lottie London brush back out onto our outer corner just to add more color out there. Then I took the Elizabeth Mott blending brush and blended out the edges one more time for good measure, as you would. And I went back in with Lagoon again on the Lottie London brush and dragged that underneath of our eyes on the outer third. And I took the same brush one more time with Splash, and I placed this on the inner, like, 2/3 of our eyes, blending it into the Lagoon shade. Then I took the NYX matte liquid liner, you know, my favorite, and I made a nice wing because I did wing this shadow out. If you wanted to use tape for the shadow step, you absolutely could. But since we did use mostly shimmers, there was actually very little, if any, fallout, so you didn't really have to use tape. But if you wanted a nice, sharp, clean line, obviously tape is a good marker and a good, useful tool for that type of look. Then I went in again with the Pure Sculptor palette, and I went into the shade Originator, I believe, and this is the golden shade. And I went into actually both of the highlight shades, and I took my Luxie 660 brush and I highlighted my face, you know, my cheekbones and my nose and my temples a little bit and my upper lip, and I really packed it on because I just felt like summery and glowy and stuff. So I also put this onto my shoulders and onto my collarbones just for fun. Then I went in with an e.l.f. concealer brush and I used the Originator shade that we were using in our inner corners and on our brow bone to highlight both of those things. And I just think that this shade is so beautiful and so versatile. It's like a very light gold, but it's not too yellow, so it's not like obnoxious. And it looks really, really nice. And it's very glowy, but not sparkly. And I really appreciate that. So I placed those in both those places, as you can see. Then I went in with the NYX, what are they called? Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I just used this in our waterline. It's just a pure white. Then I went in with the Tarte Mermaid eyelash curler, and I curled my lashes, as you can see. Then I set my makeup in place with the e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set, which you guys know is my all-time favorite setting spray ever. It does make your face a little bit more wet than some, but I do love how it makes my makeup look. Then I used the NYX Worth the Hype mascara and placed this on our top and bottom lashes. And I really wanted to add a lot of mascara because I didn't feel like wearing false lashes, but this is slightly a dramatic look. So I did want to have a lot of volume in our lashes. Then finally, I went in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in Riot, which you guys know is my all-time favorite nude lipstick. It's like the perfect pinky reddy, like, I don't know, it's just beautiful, and it goes with almost every look that I could ever wear, so highly recommend. Okay guys, so this is a finished look. I really like how it turned out. Like I told you in my Tarte Mermaid review, I really liked that palette and I wanted to use it again, and I have used it again, but I wanted to do this look because I really wanted to use the blues. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Additionally, hit the bell so you get notifications every single time I upload. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, that would be awesome. I'll put the handle right here and you can totally follow me and see a bunch of other stuff that I put up there. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
Riot!